All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Let's see if this works. Waiting to hear my echo audio, perhaps. All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Okay, so it looks like it was on my end. All right, so let me apologize. Let me get back up and running here. So it looks like it was on. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Still good. All right, everything's good. All right, and let me go tweet this real quick. Like just real quick tweet. Okay. Maybe. All right, good. Thought maybe Twitter wasn't working. My bad. So it would turn out that my streaming PC just wasn't streaming. Even though it said it was, it lied. But we are live, and I have Kerbal about to start. All right, Kerbal's up and running. I am sick. I am still sick. May not go for a couple hours. We're going to see how my voice holds out. And I basically look like hell warmed over. So I do have this image to show everyone. I don't quite look that bad, but we're going to go with that for right now. I have hot tea with honey, I have orange juice, and I have throat lozenges. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to design not a full-blown space station, but something that'll work as a transfer point. And we're going to put one in orbit around the MUN and one in orbit around Kerbal. I don't know if I need to do all that, though, but we're going to work on the MUN one first. Not that MUN won, but we're going to put a station around the MUN. But we've got to design it first. Because I think the way, I don't know, the habitation thing is still kind of a little bit of a mystery to me when it comes to the life support and habitation. That I don't know if I just have to improve their situation or if they have to have some sort of an actual rotation, because I read about a bug where if you took a Kerbal out of the habitation and then put him back in, it would reset the timer. And, well, do they actually have to return to Kerbal or just outside the SOI or something? Anyways. So let's just work on a space station that's simplified in purpose and won't be hard to put together. And we're going to try using the construction ports, but we're going to design it first, then we're going to swap out the ports. So I'm in the SPH here. Let's start with a fuel tank. We don't need a lot of fuel at this place. It's just going to be a transfer point, and there'll be plenty of opportunities to let's get rid of that for a sec. So I think this is going to be, I mean, for any sort of fuel situation, whether we need more fuel to get back down, or if we're coming up and we don't need that much, we can transfer some off, something like that. So let me just stick some stuff here I know I want. First, let's go with what I need. We're going to need power. And I think for a station... So let's go with a couple of these for right now. Alright. So, that's good to know. We're going to have some power. Probably a battery. Alright. Now, alright, so we're gonna need a couple of docking ports. One for this side. One for that side. Okay. Alright. Now, How am I going to do this? So this will be obviously a docking for something large. So that's good. Something large can dock. But we need some habitation too. So how am I going to do this? Oh, wait. What if I go... I'm thinking... I want to go smaller, but do I want to add so much mass? Oh, I said smaller. Where's that one? There it is. Because see, with the docking ports, they basically, those will... yeah, that's too much. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, that'll work.
That was totally wicked!
Ozzy in space with the host. Ozzy, how the heck are you doing? Ozman. The dog of space. Dogpile. Thanks, Ozzy. Let me do it. I just got online here, so let me do that for you, Oz. I'm sick. I've been out for 6 days. Almost a week. Trying to design a space station, a simplified space station that will be able to do everything I need so Kerbals can get crew rotation for, you know, Rover Dude's life support. So I'm trying to put together it by section and then figure out how I'm going to get it to the MUN. You know. How was your Dark Souls 3? Those games scare me. They give me nightmares. It is a season. Isn't everyone sick? Is everyone sick? Really? Aw. How you doing, TG? Arnie? Or do I just call you Arnie? Well, I'm not coughing as much as I used to. It used to be if I would talk more than a couple sentences, I would start coughing. Well, it seems like I'm over that aspect of it. Hopefully I'll be, by the weekend, I'll be 100%. But I got my OJ, I got tea with honey, I got some throat lozenges. Meh, close enough. It's, oh, is it Army? Oh, Amy. I'm sorry. I can't read it. Sorry, TG Amy. The red was hard on my eyes. Tesla, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. I've about played DS3 to death at this point. Well, you know, you are what you play. I don't know if that means it. Most people call you TG since they can't figure out the second part. Well, I just said, oh, you know what? My browser locked up on me. Uh-oh. It says Amy. I thought it said Arnie. The R is hard on my old eyeballs. Alright. So I want to put a hab section in here. So basically, I think what I can do is... Uh-oh. Can't do that. Can I copy that, please? Why can't I... That was weird. I'll do that. For the record, it is pronounced Amy then. That's what I said. I said Arnie first, but because when I was looking in Chatty, I couldn't tell there was a... I thought it was two. Pronounced AIM? Alright. I seem to have started a quabble. Alright, so for habitation, we're going to do a hitchhiker. And I want... I can't do it that way. Can I... Why can't I... There we go. After all this time. Gosh. You know what? I don't think I want to put the hitchhiker like this. I don't. I think I want to put it situated thusly. Yeah, that's right. I said thusly. I want it to connect like that. I think that would be cool. Alright, so how do I go about doing that? I'm going to have to do some weird stuff here. Not that kind of weird stuff, but let's put this here for right now. And, well, you know, people like to be called by the name properly. Some people are very creative, and I drop the ball when it comes to names. I mean, Ozzy, I just call him Dog. He calls me GC because he's, quite frankly, I don't think he's got the energy to say Gamer Circle all the time, so he just calls me GC. Alright, so how do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, I know. So let's go back here. Oops, is that the wrong way? Alright, and then we want to go, wait. No. Initials are a thing. Alright, so, what do we do? We need a battery. Well, let's not worry about the powers. Let's just try to put the basics together here. So grab this. All right, and then is what we have to do is, let's borrow one of these. Actually, two. We're going to cover up the lights. Now, if I do this in mirror, will it actually do it in mirror? Oh, it's doing it the wrong way, so I have to go radial, don't I? Someday I'll understand the whole radial mirror thing with, but that's fine. All right. And another docking port, I think. So again, all I'm doing here is just kind of spitballing on a basic space station design. Alright, so now to make this work, lift this off of here, and we go assign route from there to there, and then we can attach it to there. Alright, cool. Don't need that anymore. Well, we'll leave it there. So now the station's got habitation, because the hitchhiker supplies 25 months of habitation, which is more than enough. We need some battery. Okay, well, I have one battery there. I guess to balance it, I should probably put Central California, not Seattle. I'm in California. I'm in Central California. I need a battery. Another battery. Alright. So, oh, I have an interesting idea. Okay, we're going to move on to that. Alright, so you guys. Alright, so here's my dilemma. Should I do the same thing, oops, with the, I want to put a science lab, just to have a science lab. Oh, wait, no, you know what would be, make this look even cooler? Alright, first of all, let's do this. Let's grab another, let's grab this, get rid of that, and I think, alright, so I have a tough decision to make here. All of a sudden I want to put a cupola on this. But I also want to have... Well, okay, no. We can do that. We can still do this. I mean, how dumb would this look like this? Oh, that's not right. There we go. Wrong thing. Because the reason I want to do a cupola, there's a couple reasons. Let me. So one, this makes for a real good habitation because this is a multiplier and this applies 25 days of habitation. I thought it was a rule. All space stations need to have a cupola. Is that a rule? No one ever tells me these rules. I blame Ozzy. Alright, so living quarters. Blame Ozzy. Well, we could do this. I think I have oops. Where is it? Did I just say fail? Or maybe it's epic fail. There you go. Alright, that's there temporary. So alright. So this is what I want to do also. To make it a functional space station, I do want to put a science lab. I don't mind going that direction with it, but is what I thought might be kind of cool. Maybe cool, I don't know. This might be too cluttered though. What if I put the cupola here? I think the cupola should be more in the center, so I think it would be more here because there's something else I want to do to this part of it. I think. And there's something I want to do. Alright, so here's my dilemma. Is the station needs to be able to have any sized vessel dock with it. A medium sized to large to a small. So, if I put the cupola here, Francis Ford cupola, it could be. If I put the cupola here, I'm going to lose a large docking port. A large docking port, not doctor port. I have a large docking port here, so okay, maybe that's fine, but maybe I should leave two docking ports available for each. Alright, so if I do that, that fixes that, but then I have one extra, and I have to take a swig here before I go hoarse. Oh, wait a minute. I'm having a brainstorm. I have an idea. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's try something here. I want to make a berthing compartment. Not for people, but for ships. How would I do this? I have an idea. Maybe a docking truck. That's exactly what I was going to do, Amy. I was going to do what I call a berthing. And is what that means. It won't be a big one. I don't know. Let's see what I can make here. It won't be elegant because, well, I don't do anything elegant. How do I do? Oh, not that. Oh, I know. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this and put this here. Excuse me. I am sick. I do apologize. This is actually my first day back to a stream, and it's going to be a short stream. I'm just kind of poking around with some ideas. Elegance is for tryhard? Oh, well, I'm definitely not elegant when it comes to anything. You ask anyone. Okay. So if I go like that, Oops. There we go. Did I lose the node? Did I lose the middle node? Oh wait, no, it's going to be on this side. Right there. Alright. If I take this... Okay, bear with me for a sec. I know this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Can't tell if that's center or not. That is not center. That would be center. And then up. Hello, up. Alright. And then you would go up, up. Alright, so that's my idea. If something like that. Again. So what that means is I have more than enough large docking. Unless something really huge wants to dock with this thing, they would have to go with the center one. Alright. But then is what that means is I could go... Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is also design a tug of a sort to put this all together. So we're not flying it up in one big piece. And here's what's really, really, really cool about this is all the parts are going to be flown from the surface of the MUN and put in orbit. So no launches from Kerbin. This is what's going to be cool. All right. Does the science have habitation or a converter or something like that? Hello, right mouse click, thank you. It's got a workshop. Life support. Oh, it does have a recycler. Oh, wow. Alright, cool. Alright, so here's what I was going for as an idea of... So again, these are 3 large docking ports, and we have only 1 medium. This one is just kind of a temporary thing to build stuff in mirror. If I was to get rid of this and just go cupola, I guess that looks okay. But would it look cooler if I did something like this? Just not exactly like this, but what if I put it over here? Yes, I know it would obscure, but would this look cool? Or would that look dumb? I mean, it kind of looks forced. Unless there's a... No, I just did that docking port just so it would connect. But to kind of close things off here, again, this is just real quick and easy patchwork. Again, this won't be here. So there's 3 large, 2 medium. And what I want to do down here would be, again, we have science, we have habitation plus a multiplier. I think for supplies, I don't want anything permanently attached to it. I think is what it should be done is any sort of crew rotation, they would bring their supplies, dock, and then it would be serviceable from there. Yeah, something like that. Now I can put this, I like that. It gives it some volume, some depth. Okay, that's a problem. Let's call this the MUN transfer. That's not even a word. Alright, let me load it up. MUN transfer. Oops. Where's X? There it is. Alright, that looks better. Nah, that looks dumb, doesn't it? There's got to be a way of blending it. There's got to be... Oops. There's got to be a way of doing this without it looking so gaudy. Let's see if I can think of a way. Yeah. Alright, what can I put there to make it blend? I'm thinking something structural. No. Structural. Too big. Oh. Well, at least it tapers a little bit better. Sure is long. Sure is. Oh, wait. Been kind of dancing around the whole thing here. So let's pick that up. Let's get rid of that. And what if we use one of these? Oops. Deleted it. So there's a small taper. And do something like this. That again. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Whoop, wrong thing. There we go. Oh, okay. That's fine. I guess I don't think that's a real... You know, actually it doesn't look that bad. Not really. Unless there's a better way I can integrate it. Another piece that fits better. Maybe not. Well, wait a minute. What if we do this? Okay, that didn't quite work out. Is there a piece that fits over this? Gives it a little bit of a lip. Looking for any sort of a piece that connects and gives a lip. Because I thought, ooh, maybe this could, like, you know, but it covers that up. Well, maybe that's not so bad. Oops. No, I don't like that. Well, it looks like it's pretty centered. Yes, I know it's going to obscure a window, but what's cool about it, it's going to put the doors all right there. Okay, again, it's a concept. We don't have to do it. Alright, so to make this better... Again, these are going to be construction ports, so I'm just using docking ports right now. Alright, so what we need to do is let's pull this out of here. And pull this out of here. Copy this. Why does it always do that? Oops. So, there you go. Fine, I guess. I don't know. Not what I wanted. Wait a minute. Why can't copy? Huh. Strange. Whatever. Alright, fine. I'll just do it the hard way. I don't get that. Is that gonna do the same thing? No, it won't. Okay, weird. Alright, I wonder if I should consider using large docking ports or construction ports here versus the small ones. Alright, still. Alright, so what I want to do here is, again, what we don't have is... So we have 3, 2 minimum, and I want something that looks like, kind of like, I don't know, crawly tube thing? I don't know. So, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm missing out on? Wonder if this would be too much of a stretch. What if we do this? Oops, you were facing the right way. And there's this that I always forget about. Oops. Wrong piece, my bad. That's not right. The heck am I doing wrong here? Yeah, but that's kind of... Huh. Oh, I know what I used to do. I know what I used to do. I used to do this. And that's why it doesn't look so bad, is I would use a large docking port. Hence like this. Yeah. Alright, so that makes a little bit more sense. Alright, so let me go back to originally what I had. And we can put this there. Oops. And so to kind of, I guess, close this out in a way. Again, I'm not going to be sold with the idea. Seems like a very long station with no depth, doesn't it? Alright, I have an idea. Let's do this. Oh, it's uptime. Should be. There you go. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, docking port. So what if we move that there, and or not? Hmm. Sure is a long station, isn't it? Again, it's got no 3D, no depth or anything. Unless, is there any way that I could, see, that would just make that too busy. I was thinking about, what if I took this whole thing here, and not do that, I hit the wrong key, whoops. There we go. So if I put, oh, God, why is it with me in my copying here all of a sudden? Excuse me, I am sick, I have said that. So if I copy here, okay, that's kind of interesting. It gives it some depth, but then it makes it tight for if I'm trying to dock anything here. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So see, this doesn't it doesn't help with habitation, but it does give crew quarters. All right, so then what do I do with all the other things? So that takes care of the small docking ports. Well, to be honest with you, I should just kind of do that. So power-wise, we don't have but a few batteries. We have some solar panels. We don't have anything to help with kind of what do we call nighttime, dark side, no sun, fun. And we have habitation turned on. We're going to need a fuel cell. Yeah, we can do a fuel cell. All right, let's save this again. Let's reload it. I don't know why. I don't know why the solar panels act like that. I thought that they fixed that a while ago. So MUN Xfer, there it is. Yeah. All right. It just, I guess for some maybe additional, see, batteries really don't weigh a whole lot, so I could do something like this. Oh wait, not that. We could do that. So if I'm going to have ships docking, we're going to need some monopropellant. So I don't need monopropellant in here. It doesn't have monopropellant. Alright, so we have fuel. I'm thinking... wonder how this would look. Where's the... oh. This is just starting to look ugly over here. Oh wait, why don't we make it in line maybe? Oops. No, it's too ugly. I mean, if we role play, does it make sense that we keep all the combustibles, all the fuel at one end, so we keep it away from the habitation, although we're keeping it right next to the habitation? Or, the idea this is not breaking anything. So what if we... move that there. Don't worry about it. I know. I'm just trying to have a little fun. Every Kerbal's middle name is Danger. Good point. I'm trying to look for a balance is all. Let's grab another docking port. Okay. So, did that really change anything by doing it like that? Not really. I think what I want to do though is grab one of these right here. Oh. Really? Yeah, why not? Again, this won't be here. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 medium size. Oops. Excuse me, one sec, please. Sorry about that. Trying to get my cough out. That should be it, I think. Oh man. I'm about to lose my voice, I think. Hang on one sec, I'm sorry. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright. I keep saying I think I'm good and it sneaks up on me again. Alright. See what happens. Alright, so I think for a concept, I'm almost there. It's like we almost don't need this, but then it looks just kind of unfinished in a way. There's got to be a better way of doing this. There has got to be a better way of doing this. Do 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 do. I don't know if that really exists. So, maybe I don't need all these small docking. Probably don't. Alright, so docking. We have our big docking. If something really big needs to dock with it, if it's bigger than the station, that doesn't make any sense. The Kerbals can just EVA out. Yeah.